핸섬 소세지.
Okay, back with BTS again, everybody. Finally wrapping up the album and this session. We're checking out the last 4 tracks. We'll talk about the hidden track as well as some other stuff at the end there, so stay tuned. But if you haven't seen our previous reactions, it's all on our channel, including some extra reactions on our Patreon page if you're interested, especially for those that have music video. We checked out the performance video or dance practice video or making film, whatever's applicable. So check that out. The link will be in the description below, along with future drops like the Netflix show that they did.
Waiting for it.
It's available on Netflix. I mean, there are a couple, I think, too. So we're gonna check those out, the performance thing and all that. Keep an eye out. But for today, again, we're gonna be checking out, just like last time, multiple tracks for the B-side, starting with They Don't Know About Us. Last time we checked out Merry Go Round, Normal, and Like Animals. Really loved reading your comments in that one, including some information on what RM has said separately on different platforms and what other BTS members have said about the tracks, which is always cool to hear. Sometimes even when an artist says something, they also have some other meanings attached to the song that they don't publicly say. So it's always fun to take it and think about different things, and that's like the fun of listening to music and all that. So continuing with the interpretation that we had with those 3 songs, remembering them, we're gonna walk into They Don't Know About Us. We're gonna talk about the lyrics if applicable, so don't worry. Let's get it.
3, 2, 1,
click.
Ooh. Wow, they're starting with the sample? Nice.
Wow. It's a different feel.
Actually. Oh shit, that goes hard. Oh shit. Oh, I love the voice tone.
And they're matching the tone as well. Scratch. Ooh.
Nice. Ew.
Every time we're trying to explain, we find.
Oh, so I guess this is chorus?
Man, this one's dark.
It's so catchy. Can get this right away. Woo. Yo!
Wow.
The tone, man.
What an interesting chorus and post-chorus performance.
I love that they're...
Wait, this part's repeating too.
Oh. Okay, took off the...
Hey.
Wow. Like a log snare kind of stuff.
It mixes.
Too hard to break. We can't relate. You said we changed. We feel the same shit. They don't know about us. They don't know about us. They don't know about us.
Was this chant always there? Wow.
They don't know about us. They don't know about us. They don't know about us. They don't know about us.
Wow, and they're finishing with this.
Wow.
Nice. Wow. I love the usage of the vinyl samples for this album. They're doing that a lot. Like more vintage sound and
and it's a really nice mix. Starting the song and ending the song with the sample also makes sense because it is scattered throughout the song. It's not just the intro and the outro. Especially the sped up vocal thing that they had is there in the background. constantly. And at first I thought they're using a lot of different synth or some kind of an instrument in the background to keep everything sustained. But then when I paid attention, it was just that vocal sample. Mostly.
Was that the same?
I thought it's the same. As in,
okay.
They must have taken different part of that sample that we didn't hear. Perhaps that's possible. But at least I felt like it is a continuation
the exact same
of the intro.
Of the intro? Oh, okay.
So like the sample was relevant to the rest of the song.
Right. Okay, in that sense, yeah. And one of the crazy things that I felt was the second verse. I don't know who was it, but I felt like it was Jin who started. He sounded like one of those samples.
Oh, you mean the I Can Show You Love that part, right? I think it was Jin.
Yeah. I can show you that part. The tones, seriously.
Yeah. That part was definitely interesting because it's a repeating thing. They started the song with that too. That's the same
top line, no?
Same set of lyrics, yeah.
They completely changed the tone and the mood of the instrumental as well. So it just sounded like we're hearing for the first time. Because it doesn't sound like it's a repetition of the verse.
I can show you love, I can show you. If you wanna know me, what can I do for you? I can show you. If you wanna know me, what can I do for you?
That part, I was so into it. It's so hard to produce that type of tone, like a sample. Yeah, Jin did it perfectly.
Yeah. He has that tone, and obviously the mix helps too. This one too, I thought they have some interesting vocal mixes, which has been a recurring theme.
Yeah, for every track. Yeah,
and it's not like applied universally to the entire track. It depended on the section and who's doing what, that they changed the mix a little bit here and there. That's how it felt, which was very interesing as well.
And it got a very catchy chorus.
And post-chorus.
Perfect hook, so that they don't know us. Like you can just get it right away, and it'll be like almost repeated in your head. So that's a good thing for hip hop like this.
For the chorus, I'm like, okay, that's a really catchy chorus, but I didn't expect them to do the same for the post-chorus. With just yeah damn right, that was new for me. As far as lyrics and message are concerned, this was a slight departure from the past 3 tracks, because the past 3 things, it was still about current BTS state, and we talked about it. You can check out the video, which connected nicely from everything that they've done before that, from Body to Body to Swim. This one is yet another departure, although I don't know if it's a departure yet, but I feel like they will go somewhere else because of the direction they took. For me, this just felt like them going, yo, this is how we are. I sense the lack of connection between BTS and not just the public media side of things, where they keep labeling them as somebody special, labeling the group as one of a kind, and that's sort of eventually getting to them because of Merry-Go-Round, Normal Like Animals, the message that we've seen there, and how they're going like, we're just 7 people. The way you're labeling us, like, we don't really feel that. We don't vibe with that. There's that confusion, losing of one's identity because of all the things that people are saying about you. It's sort of like an answer to those interview questions of like, what made you special? How did you get here? And eventually that leading to, they really don't know about us. Not just a statement about what they don't know, but also a desperate action to make sure that they themselves know who they are. So it really felt like a struggle, this song. It was kind of suffocating in that sense. And so that's why I'm thinking, so far it connects with the previous 3 songs, but maybe from this point on, things might change. And I don't know where it's gonna go. Maybe it'll go darker, maybe it'll go brighter, not sure. Another reason why I'm saying it is because the next track is called One More Night, and that sounds
more poppy somehow.
Yeah,
like more mainstream. Like,
that's why I also speculate that They Don't Know About Us is like the turning point of the B-side. To go somewhere else. It will connect thematically somehow, but it'll be a pretty big departure from the feel that we got. So we're gonna check this one out as well. It's called One More Night, produced by Diplo. So let's check it out.
3, 2, 1,
click.
Oh, okay. All right, the chorus falling down.
It's samples again though.
It's gonna be somehow like house or dance music kind of stuff.
Yeah, I feel it. Depends on the percussive elements though.
Woo, the falsetto. Oh. It wasn't this type of sound that I was thinking. Actually, wow. All right. It works. Hey. it's so my type. Man, their falsettos are... Yeah. I love the delivery. And he's like chewing on it.
Oh, that like pulsating effect is so cool.
Ah.
Oh, it's so interesting. It feels so oddly layered. Like it's hitting at the same time. Wow. Wow. Pat is back. Or the synth.
Whoa! Listen to the texture of the rhythm source. Oh, I love the vocal harmony and
oh wow, and then they go back to this. Okay, that's nice. I love that. I forgot about that. Vocal stuff going on in the background.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, just as we expected. I think this was a big turning point. Even just by sound itself, it felt more general, more like pop sound.
Uh-huh.
So rather than like telling a personal story kind of vibe, it was more like, you know, everyone just like come with us. That kind of vibe from the genre.
Yeah.
I really loved it, actually. It's one of the most different from the album, I feel like.
So far.
It's like, yeah, there's no retroness. I really love the chords falling and those like kind of like gated synth, like...
Yeah, that was nice.
And actually, like the chorus, when it hit, I wasn't expecting that kind of chorus, actually.
No.
I thought they were going for somewhere else, but...
It does sound like a subgenre of house, but it's not the house that we were talking about when we first said house, you know?
Yeah. But ends up being more of UK house, actually, for the chorus.
Right, so, something like that, right?
Yeah, it was so cool, and really loved when they went to... was it bridge part? When they like half in the tempo... they completely changed the rhythm sources and they're just like screaming, and the vocal mix changes too. There are like some of crazy like vocal harmonies on top of it. I really love that part.
Yeah,
just felt like we just sunk into water and then like boom, there's another universe that's happening.
At first, when they started doing the harmonies and everything, I thought, again, so I might be wrong on this, but when they first started doing it, I was like, ooh, this already sounds different. And where it felt like it's gonna end and go back to the chorus, that was actually the real start of the bridge. So like that whole section felt extremely long. So it kind of gave me time to float and just surrender myself to that jazzy, synthy feel, the world that One More Night is giving you. And then boom, when they return to the chorus and they change the rhythm back to what it was and the chorus back to what it was, I was like, whoop, wake up, and it still worked musically too. So bridge to chorus, I think, was one of my favorite parts from this track.
Yeah, and I feel like this is one of those songs that you can clearly see like how they sing so unique. Not even just for the vocal mix, but their tone are so set. I feel like you can just consider this like kind of falsetto or this type of tone as just really a BTS thing. Obviously, there's gotta be some kind of technical stuffs about the vocal mix and how they put autotune and all that, just like a TXT type of autotune. But I feel like BTS, each individual members have their own unique, especially the falsettos. I'm so loving their falsettos so much, and I'm keep talking about it.
That's a big thing in this album, though.
Yeah. And I feel like they've done a great job over here. Also, just like not just because they're doing a much more unique style over here, but just to show the world that like this is our style when we're singing. So it's one of those like basic example of like if somebody asks like, oh, how does BTS sing? Like, oh, this is how they sing. Kind of vibe. So like they're so unique.
Yeah, and maybe it was highlighted even more so because again this track is probably the most different one from the album so far. It came across as a track that was built by combining different things from different tracks. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I just mean that it was like layered in a very interesting way where you can hear all the layers instead of them sort of merging and becoming one. It stood out. Every layer stood out. Well, I guess if depending on how you look at it, it could be a bad thing for some people because it's confusing at times. It's more like, ooh, there's that going on. There's this vocal harmonies and actually vocal ad-libs in the background. So it just feels like you're listening to multiple songs at once at times. For me, I thought that's very intentional and I actually like the experience. But I can see some people thinking that it's a little too much. Now, with that, I also thought that it makes sense musically, especially because of the lyrics and what it's doing. This is a love song, and it sounds like it's about a love interest that you just cannot stop thinking about. It's like, you are my fantasy is the main idea. And I do have some things to say about it that I could potentially connect to the previous songs, but I will not say that right now because it'll depend on what the next song is. If the next song is as I expect, then I will say what I tried to say right now about One More Night along with the next track, which is called Please. But it is a love song on the surface. I do have some other thoughts. We'll check out Please, see how that one goes, and then talk more about everything. So let's just get it.
3, 2, 1, click. Oh, another vintage.
Yeah, and even One More Night has some samples.
Hey! I love that wet. Love that wet feeling. Listen to their voice.
Guitar.
Hey.
Baby,
It almost feels like their voices are hugging instrumental instead of instrumental hugging them. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, look at the hook part.
Baby, please. You want me just all that, all that. Hold me from the front, back, left, right. I need you like on me, on
Ooh, what is this?
Oh, you got me, baby, oh, please. 세상이 우리 갈라놓을 때. Baby, oh, please. 한 걸음 더 다가설게.
Chord. Oh, the drum, I love.
God
Love
damn.
the way they ended. Love the way they ended.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
It almost felt like it's opening a new world or something. Yeah, the chord progression or anything. I mean, the genre itself too. It got this like soul funk-ish type of hip hop. Again, like vintage kind of feel as well.
Yeah, pretty lo-fi as well. Yeah.
I said during the reaction, but it almost felt like, probably because of the vocal mix as well, but the way they sang just sounded like their voices hugging the whole instrumental almost. It felt so wet and it's massive. We were soaked into their voices or something. That's how it felt like. Because
it was put at the back.
It was kind of at the back, the reverb-ish. And
it wasn't, it wasn't like listen to our vocals here,
So it doesn't just mean that it was loud or anything. It really felt like we were floating through their vocals instead of instrumental, which is supposed to be usually the opposite way.
It was as if the vocal was part of the instrumental itself because they were put in a very similar place.
Yeah,
and the fact that we got some samples, we got some lo-fi feel, and of course we had 808, and we also had guitars. There were a lot of things, but they were all placed in a similar way with a similar mix, so it didn't stand out like One More Night did, which is also intentional for this one. But yeah, it was very smooth and soft. Yeah. No rough edges.
This one was more aligned with the main kind of like theme of the album, like
musically,
the genre and musically, the sound wise.
Right. Yeah. I think what I was about to say for One More Night can be said because this is also a love song, and this one's a little different because this one was like, I want to be with you no matter what. I want to be with you. So that's why I think it was a bit more romantic sound wise as well. It's a little different from One More Night and what that was saying, but my guess is we started from the Korean background, how the world was looking at them when they first debut, all the way to them being a global star and trying their hardest to not lose themselves and their background, and of course who they are as individuals once they became a global figure, all that. And now it feels like with They Don't Know About Us, they don't get who we are. We got to make sure that we know who we are, and then they're turning their faces to ARMY. Because they get it. They know who we are. And so this love song, the series of love songs that we're getting feels like a wrap up to of this entire album and their journey as BTS, finally ending with You and I. Like, we love you, ARMY. Now, that kind of fandom song makes sense to me. I'm usually not really about turning the song into a fan song when it's just a love song. But this album, these two tracks, 100% makes sense to me as a love message to ARMY, not just love. Of course, it can work as a love song as well. But given the flow of the album, I think it makes perfect sense that they're ending with this intentionally because it's such a big departure from the previous tracks. I'm saying it because Please was like that too, but we don't know what the last track's gonna be. Into the Sun, it says. We don't know how that's gonna go, so it'll depend, but I suspect that it's gonna be similar.
No, I agree. Yeah, because like the One More Night was like just somehow like, oh, they exist, but like, wow, what if it's a dream? Like, I don't want to wake up. It's something that it's gonna be like, oh, it's so good to be true kind of stuff. So, but because there's a Please, I think that makes sense. Like, oh, it's ARMY's there with us now. Finally, this is the reality that we're gonna be with you together. Kind of like we're gonna be like backing each other and all that, like with our soul, and that's why the music was also more like determined for the Please instead of like One More Night was more like dreamy, anxious-y dream as well.
It is a bit more confusing, and I think that's why. Uncertain, basically.
Where One More Night was more like their thoughts or kind of stuff, like or their hope, and this one is more like a reality. What's done is being done. That's what it feels like. So. Yeah,
and that's their way of also finding themselves and making sure they don't lose sense of who they are. And so it's not just that ARMYs get us, it's also that's how we define who we are, part of it at least. If we don't know who we are, we just gotta ask the ARMYs. We gotta look at them. It's sort of there too, not just you understand us, it's like you help us understand ourselves. That's sort of how I'm feeling. Into the Sun is the last track. This is a longer track compared to the previous three that was in the 2-minute range. Outro tracks are always special, so let's check it out. Talk about it.
3, 2, 1.
Click.
Wow. This is another
Wow.
Listen to the guitar. Oh! What?
Wow. Wait, is this vocal effect or harmony? What?
Person never dying. I want someone like her. Nobody knows me, honey. No one like girl.
I want to say it's a vocal synth, but
I think maybe there's multiple
like
tracks
harmony,
as well.
Yeah.
It's like mix of both.
Yeah, I think it's both. Wow. Wow.
But it has to be that too because they all sound the same.
Yeah, I think it's layers. Wow. Wow.
Baby, what you want? Baby, what you need? Tell me how you feel every night.
That's moving.
Even this one too. It's so interesting. Oh.
Wow.
Woo!
Wow.
Nice. For the first time, solo voice. It's kind of distorted as well at the
Wow,
moment.
this sounds a little different from our end.
What is this rhythm for the chord?
Wow.
Even that whistle at the end. Into the sun.
Wow.
I don't know, maybe because of the title, but it was very orangey.
Yeah.
The way even it started, even the guitar too, just a tone by itself. I could see the color of like yellow and orange. Just being straight up to my brain and heart.
Yeah,
wow,
it was that sparkly pickup acoustic sound.
Yeah. Yo, who the f would have imagined them doing those kind of vocal harmonies right away? As an intro, yeah. As I was keep listening, I think there are multiple ways of doing it.
Yeah.
So there's definitely one main source, and they put harmonies on top of it and put autotunes on top. That's one. The other thing is they actually have a vocal synth on the main track, and they add layers of harmony. That's the second one. And the third one is they have the main voice. They actually put harmonies with the vocal synth. There are multiple stuffs that could be done. I guess we can't find out right away because it's our first initial listen and all that. But anything could be possible. And that was so freaking amazing. It almost feels weird and fake in the the most beautiful way possible. I never thought that it could work, actually.
It shouldn't work.
No, that's the thing.
It shouldn't sound good. It's too strong.
Yeah. Basically, it was so like punching in your face and it was so high. Did you listen to all those freaking...
You can hear everything.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be work. And it's not like just one part.
No, it's the whole thing.
It was the start and the whole thing. And most of them actually had so much harmonies on top of their voices. Some of them were very hard to hear. I think there was only one place, it was RM, who had only a solo voice. But other than that, even that too, it had like a distortion and it had a crazy vocal mix as well. But others, they were all with like either vocal synth or some kind of different harmonies. I've never heard this in my life.
Wow, this was so great.
Before.
Yeah.
With this genre.
Yeah.
That's why it's f***ing me up.
Acoustic, like
so
pop
cool.
rock-ish as well. Yeah. It sounded like it could even go into a country sound.
It did. Like country, blues. Somehow
yeah.
you could say gospel as well.
Yeah, because of the
because of the harmonies.
Yeah.
But
wow.
it wasn't like that. Wow, this is amazing end of the
album.
album.
This is a beautiful outro. Because they experimented like this, it ended up being something familiar but also one of a kind. The message, as expected, the same love song but stronger and more blatantly about army. And therefore the most beautiful confession of love to armies and self-love as well, and team love. I mean, obviously there's that melancholic feel because like you said, it is orangey in color, sound-wise, message-wise. It almost feels like the end of something and saying goodbye. There's that sad feel, but overall the message is more about we love you and it's less about bye-bye. It's just a sadness you naturally feel when discussing this kind of thing. Yeah. So it's just very well done.
Because love is not always pinky and it's all like happy all the time. You still have like all those like struggles and you get to feel within that love and just to make and to form that the great love. So I think that's why there was that kind of feeling in the music, because it wasn't just like very hopeful all the time.
Like we're seeing a result of a very tempestuous journey with everybody, with the army, with the members, and something that they survived, and now here they are confessing. And it's just oh man, I really like this one.
You know, and somehow it just reminded me of some of the Wood songs as well, but in BTS way somehow.
Yeah, right.
I know it's a genre thing, but
just at the end of the day, like something that they've learned, that they've understood now, and there's that certainty in the things that they say now. Like it is you, it has to be you. Wow, you call, I run. There's nobody like you. That screaming dawn thing, like dawn, and then boom, drop. Oh, that's the best way to
bam, and then with the reverb, you have the whistle.
I mean, they start with that too, right? Start with the whistle. Wow.
Yeah, I think the lyrics are strong. They made it really well poetically so that it works throughout. One more night, please, into the sun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Body to body to swim, and then merry-go-round to like animals and they don't know about us, and then one more night to into the sun. 3-chapter.
Yeah.
3-chapter arc. Yeah. That marks the end of the album. Again, there's a hidden track that we can check out, which we'll probably get to along with some other things that they dropped that we can check out. We might do another video, or we could just do that one separately. We don't know yet. We'll see how it goes, and we got some Netflix stuff to check out now that we've
I'm so excited for that. Yeah.
So again, if you're interested in all that and you want to catch them early, you can head over to our Patreon page. But if not, we do want to end the video by asking you, first of all, what your favorite track is from these 4 tracks that we check out and from the album, and what we think as well. What's your favorite track from the 4 tracks that we checked out today?
Oh, this was very diverse, actually. The music in general, I want to go for One More Night, but that's me without thinking about the message. If I consider the message and how impactful this was, I want to choose Into the Sun. So I think I'll be choosing those two. My usual experience in music, and when I consider this whole album and the message and everything, I think Into the Sun was really impactful.
For me too. Probably just overall, Into the Sun is probably my favorite from the 4, all things considered. But because you chose 2, I also want to choose one that I would listen to right now, because Into the Sun, while it is probably my go-to eventually in different settings, right now it's a little too emotional for me to handle. for that reason, I will choose They Don't Know About Us and Into the Sun. I think the darkness in They Don't Know About Us is a little easier to handle than the brightness that comes out of all the dark things they've gone through in Into the Sun. Please let us know what your favorites are. I'm sure everybody has their favorites. All tracks are incredibly strong. One More Night, Please is amazing as well. But anyways, if you have any other questions about anything we said in the video, please comment and we'll try to help you out. And if not, we'll see you very soon again with another BTS reaction. This was a blast to go through, and it got better and better. And it really ended up being a very moving album. It started off as like a hype thing, but this was amazing. So thank you for being here with us, and we'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Sky Henson,
Niki's 87,
Ellison Smiley Face,
Kurailu,
Amy Brown,
Scarlett,
Krosia,
Brianna Vargas,
Tori Bond,
Dakoki,
Bumble, B,
Redfin,
Tita,
Lee,
김수미 K79,
Marka Malaya,
K,
Subi Ineza,
Lunasa,
Olivia McDonald,